Hey there. So recently I launched an ebook called PHP 8 in a nutshell, and this is an ebook which enlists or cover all the new and enhancements that has been shipped with PHP 8 and 8.1. So I have covered a lot of stuff in this particular book, and this is currently you can currently get it from Gumroad. And if I can show you the book, the actual book, this is how it looks like. So the book has beautiful this beautiful front cover that I have designed in Canva, followed by the table of contents which enlists all the chapters and the stuff that I have covered in this book, the introduction, followed by the chapters. So as you can see, this is neatly put together in this book, all of the things like code blocks as well. Now this book also has another version in dark mode. So this is the book in the dark mode. As you can see, everything is dark in here. So in this video I'm going to cover how I created this book using a tool called ibis or ibis. So this book is basically written in PHP, and it will help you write ebooks or PDFs in Markdown, and it will convert those Markdown to a neatly put together PDFs or ebooks. So this, as you can see, this book will help you create any book with a cover. It will create an auto-generated table of contents based on the chapters. It will have code syntax highlighting as I have shown you, and it is available in two themes, that is light and dark. Okay, so we'll go through how you can create any book using this tool. So first of all, you will need to install it, and if you are using PHP 7.3 or above, and if you have installed the Composer dependency package manager for PHP, all you need to do is, or you need to run this particular command, and it will install this library globally, since we have passed globally or global over here. So essentially I have already installed this library, so I will go ahead and I will show you how you can create an ebook once this is installed. So first off, as you can see, first we will need to create an empty directory where you want to create your ebook. So I will go ahead and create let's say over here in the workspace directory, I will create a folder, let's say new folder, and let's say sample ebook. So now that we have created an empty directory, we'll go into that directory from terminal. So cd sample ebook, and next thing we need to do is we need to run this command, that is ibis init, and ibis init, and this will essentially generate some of the files. So these will be the assets that this particular tool will use to generate the PDF, like fonts, theme dark. So this will be the skeleton that this tool will use to create light and dark themed PDF, and we'll need to pass a cover over here. Next we'll have a content folder, and you will need to pass content, and so you can if I can open this first file. So as you can see, you will need to write content in Markdown. Similarly this, So using these headings, different headings, you can actually break down the PDF into different chapters that I will show you next. And these are some of the other chapters that has already been shipped with this tool. So these are these will be you can say example files. Okay, and what I will do is I will go ahead and delete this, and I will create a new file called let's say 001 hello world dot. Wait, so this has created a folder. We don't want a folder, so I'll create a file. So what I'll do is I will go into my code editor, we'll create a new, and we'll save it under that folder. So sample ebook, and our book name will be 001 hello world dot md, and we need to save it in the content folder. So we'll go into the content and we'll save it. And the first thing I will do is I will define a heading over here. Let's say hello world, and I will go ahead and bring some content from Lorem Ipsum. Okay, and I will just copy some stuff from here. Let's say I'm just copying these paragraphs, and we'll just paste it over here. Now next thing that we'll need to do is we'll see the instructions once again. So as you can see, we have seen these folders over here. Now there is one more file in the root that is called ibis.php, and if I can show you, if I open this file, you will see all the configuration that you can do for this particular book. For instance, you can define title of your book. Let's say I will use sample ebook as my title of this book. The author will be my name, that is merchant. You can also define the fonts as well, or configure the fonts that you want in your PDF. Then the document size also that you can configure. Then you can also change the cover of the book as well. Then also the main feature of this the important feature of this tool is you can also create a sample PDF of your ebook. So if you want to give your user a taste of your of this particular book, you can create a sample of this book. So for this you can pass in the name, you can pass in the page number of page that you want in that sample, like this, and it will generate a sample with these page numbers. Correct? So this is the ibis PHP, that is the configuration of this for configuration for creating our ebook. Now I'll go ahead and see what else we need to do. So writing your ebook, okay, as I have shown you, we will be using these different headings to define our chapters in the ebook. And the regular way, like how you can add images in Markdown, you will be able to add images in ibis as well. To use a cover image, add a cover.jpg in the assets directory. Okay, so we have cover.jpg in the assets directory as you can see. over here. You can replace this with your own cover and rename it to code.jpg. Next, you can use your fonts, your choice of fonts as well. And finally, you can generate PDF ebook using this command, that is ibis build. So we'll go ahead and we'll just use command ibis build, and it will create a PDF for us. So as you can see, it will also show the number of pages in the PDF. Now I will show you how the PDF is looking like. So we'll go back to the main folder. So it has created this export directory, and it will have that PDF that it has created. Okay, so this is the cover. I will zoom out. The table of contents, so we have hello world over here. So it is showing hello world. So this is the first page that we have configured it over here. Like you can close this out, and content. So we have only one file as a content over here. So this is the content, and this is how it looks like in the book. Now if we want to if you want to make a chapter out of this, what you can do is you can use a different heading, smaller heading, and this is a smaller heading. And if I can save, and if I build this once again, so as you can see, the PDF now have 3 pages, and as you can see, the heading, the main heading, and it has separated out the second heading under a different indentation in the table of contents, and we have a new page for our new chapter. And likewise, you can chapter or make your compartmentalize your PDF like this using different headings. Also, if you want to create a dark mode for your PDF, all you need to do is use ibis build dark, and this will create a dark mode for our PDF. So this will create a dark mode like this. And this is the dark mode of our ebook. Now final thing that I want to show you is how you can create a sample of this book. So if since we our book doesn't have many pages, what I will do is I will just configure it to use 1 to, let's say, how many pages do we have currently? We have 4 pages. So what I will do is I will use just 2 pages. So I will use 3 pages. So I will remove the rest of the configuration from here like this. I will save it, and then we'll need to use ibis sample command, and it will generate a sample for our ebook. And as you can see, the book only contains 3 pages, and the 4th pages that says this is a sample from Laravel Queues in Action by Mohammed Said. That is, Mohammed Said is the creator of this tool, and you can also customize these as well in ibis.php. That is the last configuration sample. Notice you can change this sample from sample book ebook, and you can just change this to comic merchant, and even you can change this further. Let's say https www.mythmerchant.com, and if I can generate it once again, as you can see, this is now changed to the notice that we have configured in ibis.php. And that's it. That's how you can create your books in without sweating a lot and without a cinch. And that's it. That's about this particular video. I hope you like this, and if you do, consider subscribing to my channel for more such content that I am planning to publish in the near future. Okay, that's it. Bye.